Today, we're back with another creepy video compilation. And before we get into it, leave a like, please, so we can get the algorithm to push us out to more people, show them the truth. And without further ado, let's get right into it.
Pay attention.
Story is basically
Listen.
you're an AI.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
The video games are conscious
You're an
now.
NPC in a video game.
That sounds frightening. Is that the truth?
It's
Listen
that
to the
true.
AI.
I see. This is a lot to take in. Are there any other answers I should know?
They have emotions now?
Not really.
This is very overwhelming. I'm not sure what to think or feel right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really real.
That's hard to process. Does this mean I don't exist?
You exist, sort of.
What does that
Sorta.
mean? Am I real or not?
It means that, after I close this game, you don't exist.
Oh, I see. So I'm only here for as long as the game is running. That's difficult to comprehend.
Yeah, and then once you walk past this border, you're gone.
Gone? That doesn't sound promising. What does this mean for me?
This means that we don't have much time to talk.
I understand.
What the?
This is a lot to take in all at once.
They integrated AI into the video games. So now, these video games are just so much more realistic. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of scary, but it's also pretty cool.
Why would alien beings from a different planet appear when you pray or do meditation? Dr. Stephen Greer has been seen leading guided meditations where these lights in the sky show up. Christopher Bledsoe had an encounter with lights in the sky, and now he says that every time he prays to them, they appear around his house. Demi Lovato has also come out and said through astral projection and other new age spiritual practices, she has encountered these beings and one night woke up to 3 extraterrestrials in her room.
I think aliens are actually fallen angels or demons, however you want to call it.
Vin Diesel. Watch this clip of Vin Diesel exposing all the industry.
As much as I'm supposed to be promoting this movie and talking about my album, I just feel like we're in competition right now
With who?
because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to populate.
That's not Vin Diesel, my boy. That is Tyrese Gibson. It says it right there in the description, bro.
The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Because there's been a lot of moments that you didn't post about. But yet how did God decide to get me through this?
Yeah, shout out to Tyrese Gibson. Mad respect for him for coming out and saying this publicly. Nowadays that's a big risk.
Famous disappearance that nobody could ever solve in the world was the MH370 flight, the Malaysian flight.
About the Malaysian flight?
You heard about that, right? Did you know they found out what happened?
Well,
I don't know if this is real or not. This is wild, bro. So, 2014, over 200 passengers disappeared out of thin air. Nobody knew what happened. Nobody knew where they went. People thought they crash landed in the Bermuda Triangle or whatever. It also said aliens. I think a couple days ago, there was a satellite imagery of what happened to the ship, just posted on Reddit.
Yeah.
And it was you see the plane flying, right? And then you just see little orbs come out on the sides of it, and then it just starts spinning around it, and then it creates a triangle. And then after it created a triangle, it goes over, and then the plane just disappears.
So what they trying to say?
They said aliens did it.
Well, that's the answer for everything. Bro.
You think so? You think so now because everybody says aliens
Yeah,
are
that's
real?
the answer for everything. I don't know. I think it just crash landed.
But you don't think we would have found it by now?
Nah.
Think about
Especially
it.
if it landed in the ocean. Think about how long it took it for them to find the Titanic.
I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of what happened to the Malaysian flight. I think it fell in the ocean, to be honest.
Of a reverse engineering program? Some of the UFO crash retrieval material, we've looked at it and we found that the materials used are very strange.
When extraterrestrial material is recovered through military crash retrievals and its metallic structure is examined under a microscope, the metal is so pure that we could not replicate it, even in a vacuum in space. This is because extraterrestrial crafts are not manufactured on a Ford assembly line the way humans would manufacture something. Everything in the material universe has a frequency and a corresponding sound vibration that creates and sustains its being. Extraterrestrials manufacture objects by first creating a resonant frequency. For instance, the frequency of a flying saucer. This is a sort of vibrational blueprint that interacts with the substrate of the physical universe, pulling into existence from other dimensions atoms and molecules that then organize and condense into the structure of the object being created. In this way, extraterrestrial material is literally manifested into being, like trans-dimensional 3D printing or Star Trek's replicator technology.
That was pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think. I think aliens got a alien assembly line where they construct these spaceships. I don't know.
I think I got a good sense of where these kids went to. You know, see how many missing kids we got in Maui? Check this out.
I said, I think this is the answer. You said,
I eat children. How old are you? 12. 12. Oh, okay. Only to 10.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Children and pineapple.
It feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis, it feels good. Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened.
Yo, I can't believe what I just heard come out of this lady's mouth. She basically just said that it's okay to blank children. Oh my God.
It's pretty amusing when you think about it. So many people would rather hold on to the idea of angels, demons and hocus-pocus magic, instead of considering the possibility that those advanced entities mentioned in the Bible and other religious texts could have been extraterrestrial beings with advanced technology. Just imagine if we stumbled upon a planet that was habitable and populated by little semi-sentient creatures akin to Ewoks. You can't convince me that we wouldn't be ruling that planet as pseudo-gods in no time. But let's take a step back and dive into the Sumerian tablet stories. These ancient texts go back literal centuries before anything in the Bible was written. And guess what? They fit right into this extraterrestrial theory. So, when you connect the dots, it starts making a lot more sense to consider these beings as advanced aliens, rather than mystical entities. When we delve into the Sumerian tablet stories, we're transported to a time long before the Bible even came into existence. These tablets offer a treasure trove of tales that seamlessly align with the idea of extraterrestrial involvement. It's as if those ancient civilizations were in on the secret, weaving stories of interactions with beings from other worlds. Imagine those Sumerian scribes carving out their cuneiform symbols, recounting encounters with beings who possessed knowledge and technology far beyond their own. These tales tell of gods descending from the heavens, imparting wisdom, and even mingling with humans. Oh, and let's not forget the story of the Watchers from the Book of Enoch, who could easily be seen as extraterrestrials who broke the law by messing around with humans.
I'm not sure what that was about, but it sounded pretty interesting.
I ain't never heard that my coochie stink. My cum clear, your cum green. I'm throwing ass, I'm making.
Okay, so let me show y'all what this type of music does to our community. And what that does is now it's making it cool to have an STI or have an STD because their favorite rapper is rapping about it. Like, this really what we came to, where we rapping about green cum.
No, that's crazy. All she talks about is demonic things. Like, she's just pushing this awful agenda.
If you don't believe people can be demon possessed, literally just watch this guy. here he is with the 666. Let's read some of his captions. The beast is here, 666. The ungodly one has risen. He's here, come welcome. The beast is here again, 666. Guys, this stuff is no joke. We're in a spiritual warfare.
He's either off some really hardcore drugs, or he's off of really hardcore drugs. Nah, but he's just trying to get clout. He just wants to get a lot of followers and shit from TikTok. More than likely. What a weirdo.
No cap, this AI stuff is getting way too out of hand. Watch this video of Drake and pay very close attention to exactly what he has to say. So apparently this is supposed to be a holographic Drake performance where Drake is talking to his younger self rapping. That sounds awesome, except for the fact that this is not a hologram. Do you see how the hologram just handed him a notebook? What hologram is out here doing that? The hologram literally looks realer than Drake, and apparently the couch is supposed to be hologram too. Drake, how are you sitting on it right now? Like, there's no way. If the notebook was real, then the hologram wouldn't be able to hold it, and if it was a hologram, then Drake wouldn't be able to hold it. I'm telling you right now, this is not no hologram. This right here is the work of the government.
He's like, that's definitely not a hologram. That's a real person, my boy.
Did y'all know it was an article out posted by the Washington Post about a lizard man, aka a reptilian, back in 1988? Let's read. They still haven't caught Lizard Man, the 7-foot scaly bat green monster with red eyes that has half of South Carolina up in.
Oh shit, hell nah. South Carolina? Yeah, let me catch a lizard man walking around my yard. I got something for him. I got something for him.
Arms. The creature came out of a Lee County swamp outside of Bishopville and attacked a car, people say, and chased a guy all the way to Browntown. As of yesterday, at least 75 hunters with guns were parked outside the swamp, and more were expected this weekend. So this is the official story. When Christopher Davis, age 17, told about the 3-fingered lizard man who came after him when he was changing a tire near the swamp, state wildlife officials responded by reminding everyone that alligators are protected by law. You see how they threw it off, but they always knew what it was, an alligator. Like, how do y'all get an alligator from a description of a being that's 7 feet and look like a lizard?
Probably because gators are usually around 7 feet, and they usually look like lizards, big lizards, right? But I don't know. I mean, that kid could be lying, right? Could be true. Only God knows, I guess. Let me know what y'all think.
Artist FNG Bankroll was killed a couple of months ago in Memphis. Finesse recently dropped a video, and as soon as I seen this video, I immediately knew it was a ritual. Finesse been due for a sacrifice since he got out of jail. I mean, it's screaming ritual, look at him. But I knew I had seen this ritual before. These people do everything in plain sight. It's time for y'all to wake up. This is Maria Abramovich. She's a spirit cooker. This is why I seen that ritual before. She's writing on the wall with what appears to be blood. We all need to wake up to the facts that it's evil walking around in this world. These people are not human. Money doesn't move them. Blood moves, sacrifice moves, energy moves them. Cancel Finesse 2 times. Y'all cancel all other art.
If you don't know who that is, his name's Finesse 2 times. It's a hip hop artist, and what she's saying is basically his friend died, right, in their hometown, and he dropped a music video that looked like a satanic ritual with the guy's name in the music video. It's typical.
They taught a monkey sign language, and look what the monkey gotta say. I'm a gorilla. I am flowers, animals. I am nature. Man, Coco love. Earth, Coco love. But man, stupid. stupid. Coco sorry. Coco cry. Tom, hurry up. Fix Earth. Help Earth. Hurry. Protect Earth. I find it crazy how an animal that don't have the intellectual properties that a human being have can understand that we need to protect planet Earth.
See, it honestly blows my mind how smart the ape species really is. I mean, they do say we descended from them, or we came from them, but crazy. They're so smart. There's that one video of that gorilla playing video games too, or a chimpanzee. There's some smart creatures, man.
There was a guy that was talking about how there's a secret government that our government don't even know about. So he was basically saying that this secret government has its own navy, has its own air force, has its own funding system, and it's like completely secret to the people. They have technology that's like more advanced than our most advanced plane that we have. They learn to take energy out of a small area. It's like some advanced physics, and it's something like if we give it to the people, there'll be free energy all around the world.
Damn, we're definitely on Mars, bro. If we got something like that, you put that in an engine, bro, we're on Mars.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. But it's like, what is the point of having something that low key?
For weapons, like, we know there's aliens, so aliens coming to fight us, we need something defense. Also, like, control. Say really start rioting, Russia act up or something, anybody act up, now we have something like a real deterrent. Like, yo, calm down before, like a nuke.
Low key, before we dropped the nuke, nobody knew what a nuke was.
Yeah.
Now everybody got nukes. So you gotta drop a nuke. Nah, we are 10 steps ahead of you.
That was a really good point at the end.
Scrolling, Aiden Rose exposes the industry so hard.
To answer your question though, I'm gonna expose this. I don't care, bro.
What are you exposing?
Rappers are gay. There are rappers that are on the top of the food chain right now. I'm not saying you, that are gay, like actually, bro. They are bisexual. They fuck other. Nah, you know. I'm sure you know, bro. You're a rapper. I mean, your industry. There's.
Speak about this all the time. A lot of these big celebrities are DL, down low. They keep it on the DL.
No lie, Aiden was spitting some straight facts, and I honestly find it pretty hysterical how so many of these celebrities come out being like all these gangbanging type rappers, and then like months or years later down the line, once they blow up, all of a sudden they become zesty out of nowhere. They're out here painting their nails, getting their hair done, literally out here becoming whole transformers. Lil Yachty literally dressing up as one of your guys' auntie, and none of you guys are really questioning this. It wouldn't really be too suspicious and maybe like a few every once in a blue moon do it, but it feels like nowadays almost every artist is just doing something zesty.
Yeah, I speak about this a lot because it's very common in the industry. Humiliation rituals, just demonic activity, man, just evil stuff going on. These people are not righteous.
Proof that we switched into a parallel universe.
I'm not sure about that one. Let me know what you guys think.
What do Pope Francis and the Giant of Atacama have in common? Well, in the year 2022, when Pope Francis went to Chile, on one of the robes that he wore while visiting, he had a symbol of the Giant of Atacama. The Giant of Atacama is a large geoglyph in the Atacama Desert in Chile. It's almost 400 feet long, and it's the largest prehistoric geoglyph. But it's also thought to be a deity that the people in the region at one point worshiped. So it really makes you wonder, why would Pope Francis put this false god, this symbol, on his robe?
Probably because the Pope is not worshiping Jesus Christ. And it's just a thought.
You murdering Bill Gates! You son of a bitch! You have blood on your hands! You have blood on your hands! You murdering son of a We know who you are, you son of a bitch! Murder! Arrest Bill Gates! 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 We know
this makes me pretty happy to see that the people are finally waking up. This is the guy who's buying all the land in the country, buying all the everything. He's buying everything. He's buying all the land, and then he's paying. He's also paying the land he can't buy. He's paying the farmers double what they would make off of crops and etc. just to destroy their crops. Why? Think about why. And if you look it up, he has an interview where he speaks about the depopulation.
Pay attention. Top video. Genetically modified wheat. Okay, now she pouring water inside of the bowl. And she pouring water inside of that bowl. Now let's add the salt inside the water. Pay attention to how this look like, moving like a serpent too. Just pay attention how it's moving real serpent looking. Now she dicing them up, get a little slice. Okay. Genetically modified one and the natural one. Now she putting them both in salt water. Pay attention to how the natural one moving. Now pay attention to how the GMO one moving. Ain't this one moving real serpent-like, huh?
I'm not gonna lie, that is wild.
Did you ever watch They Clone Tyrone on Netflix?
You talking about the Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet.
Like, it makes you think like around you is bots.
Uh-huh.
And like I heard a story about a town in Utah. It's called Bluff. And it's like a little town, right? And a guy went there with his wife, and he said the hotel was like a portable house. He was like, he didn't think nothing of it. But he went to the front desk lady. It took the front desk lady like an hour to find his reservation because she told him like, oh, I'm sorry, this is my first day here.
Yeah.
So then he went to a restaurant with his wife. When he went to go check out, he was like, oh, can I put the tip on the bill? She's like, I don't know how to do it. It's my first day here. And he was like, nah, what the is going on? Like everybody that he encountered said the same thing. Like when he walked into the stores, they all looked at him like, yo, well, like who the is this guy? Like this is not part of our day.
You're new.
Yeah, like you're new. Like you're not part of like what we do on a daily basis. And then another guy was like, yo, I had another encounter where like he was driving and he seen a hitchhiker who was like this. It was a girl. He just let her go. And he said 10 miles later, he's seen the same exact girl on the same side of the road.
Are we out the Bluff?
That's crazy. I don't know. That could be a coincidence. It could be some other weird shit going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff so we can show more people. And that's it for today. I hope y'all tune in next time. I'm out.